Hi, my name is Mary, and I'm here to tell you about my final project in CEE 220B. Um, my project is on the Jasper Ridge site, and it is an environmental education and exhibition space. The idea is that there'll be great spaces to see exhibits and learn about sustainable building design and other sustainability systems, as well as administrative space for the staff and teaching spaces, as well as conference spaces for the public. So this building is supposed to be a great place to be inside and outside. There you will see their teaching spaces and spaces to spend time both indoors and outdoors. And also the building was designed to be as environmentally efficient with energy, water, and thermal properties as possible. First, I'll take you on a little tour of my Revit model. So this is my Revit model. You'll see that you come into this sloping site on this road, and there's an entry door here, as well as some other entry doors here that are off this green roof terrace. There are two main portions of the building. There's this large building and then the smaller building, which is where the admin spaces are. The larger building houses the seminar rooms, the conference rooms, the exhibition spaces, and you'll see that there's a variety of spaces inside. So the building is nestled into the site. It's earth-bermed on two sides, actually three sides, which will help with its thermal stability. Being earth-bermed means that it'll be harder for the interior spaces to be affected by the exterior climate, because having earth surrounding a wall makes it very insulated. And then you'll see, so this roof terrace looks down, and below there's a lake on the Jasper Ridge site, so the idea is people can hang out outside and have a great view. As we rotate towards the middle of the building, you'll see that there is an interior courtyard. So there's some exhibit spaces and some children's play areas inside this glass wall, and it looks out onto an interior courtyard that has an amphitheater, which is this. So this can be an outdoor seminar room where the staff can teach classes to the visitors or the public if it's a nice day. And then the main exhibit space is on level 1 right here. It also has some good daylighting and a view to the lake through this big glass window. Above we have our cafe, and over here is an entry lobby and an atrium stairway area. On the back side of the building is a place for the staff to load and unload exhibits. And there's a big freight elevator that comes down the elevator core. And so if the building is oriented north-south, this is the southern facade, and so that's why I've put the solar array right here. Based on my solar study, this was a good place to put the solar array. And a lot of the glazing, including the skylight, is facing northward, so hopefully that was done intentionally to help with solar heat gain. There's also a stairwell coming down from the roof terrace that allows you to get into the admin wing, and underneath this stairwell are the air handlers that are dedicated to the admin wing. Now I'll let you see the building in section. Actually, using the section box tool. My mechanical system needs a little more work. In section, the registers are a bit too low, and in order for it not to conflict with the structure, I had to pull it down a bit, but I think it's a little bit too low. So you see there are some big heavy timber roof trusses, and then the supply air and the return air, but they're a little bit too low in my opinion. So if I had some more time, I would move them up a little higher and coordinate it better with the structural. The bottom level the structure is made with columns, and they have concrete footings, and then the exterior walls on this big portion of the building are made out of rammed earth assembly that has rebar, and then you'll see there's a core of rigid foam to give the walls a little bit of a better R value. So now I will take you to see some of my renderings. So you see that this portion of the building is rammed earth, and this portion of the building is insulated concrete with stucco. The rammed earth walls is kind of like a specialty building type, and so to save costs, this is sort of the wing of the building that's supposed to be more of the focal point, and the rammed earth usually is very striated and has bright colors, which is a nice feature. So you see that the site slopes up, but you're on grade with the courtyard here, and there's a big skylight which is over the central stair. This is inside the interior courtyard. So up here is the roof terrace, down below is the kids' exhibit space, and here is the little amphitheater, which is a teaching space. This is a view from the entry lobby, so you can see out to the roof terrace, which I envision being more green than this. It wouldn't be like a concrete podium, it would be planted, and I've left 3 feet of planting space above the structure, and it's still on grade with the lobby. And then here you see the central atrium with the stairs going down, and here's the big light well on the north side, the heavy timber truss structural system, and here is the HVAC, which, like I said, needs to be coordinated a little better, because right now the bottom duct is kind of running through my atrium space. But you see that the rammed earth walls are a really nice finish on the interior and exterior, and all you have to do is put a sealer on them. You don't need to paint them or put stucco on them, and it'll be colorful and natural, and also perform well thermally. And here's another view into the atrium area. And here's another view from level 1, where you can see there's also a timber roof, or a timber structure, but this is more of a grid structure. Down here there'll be different exhibits that'll be interactive, and then you can go up the stairs to go to the lobby or the roof terrace, or to the cafe that looks over the lake. And then here's just a plan of the building. So you see that this is level 1. We have our conference rooms here, the men and women's restroom, a storage space that attaches to the freight elevator, the electrical room and janitor's closet, and mechanical. This is the main mechanical room. All the ducts run into this room. 2 seminar rooms, then exhibit space with 2 bathrooms, the amphitheater, and then the admin wing with open office space and offices, and then a stairway that goes up to the roof terrace. And then this is level 2. You see that there's a guest lobby and this stairway with a light well. There's the gift shop, which is actually doesn't have a wall. It's just it's open to the stair atrium. And here's cafe, food prep area, and cafe, which has a nice view down to the lake. And then this admin wing is just single story, so here you're seeing it's cutting through the roof. And here's a section of the building. So you see the big north-facing skylight, the rammed earth walls, the stair. You see 3 feet of green roof and terrace, and then the amphitheater, and then a section through the admin wing. And now I will show you, we can try to look at a stereo panorama of the building so you can see what it looks like when the structure is merged with the mechanical and the architectural. So it's not the highest quality rendering, but you see there's nice natural light. You can see out to the roof patio or green roof. See my mechanical system's a little bit out of control, but I moved it down so it would be below the structure. I guess realistically it could run through the structure, which is probably what the adjustment will make. And then you see the rammed earth walls in the lobby, and then this is the gift store area, and then over here are restrooms, and then the cafe looking down to the lake.